Okay, 9/28/2017, about 1:25 in the afternoons, 1:26, 9/28/2017. It is a Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday. Well, so I had this idea this morning that I would come out here. I pulled the spark plugs. Um, And, well, I pulled the spark plugs. I tested the spark on all of them. I could see no spark on any spark plug. But what I did feel was a spark at the end of the metal deal here for the spark plug wire. I could not see a spark on any spark plug. So I came back home here. Laura helped me test these. I took one out of each of them. I took this one out. We didn't try and start. Well, we did try, but nothing happened. I took this one out, took this spark plug out, and we attempted to start it, and it sputtered. Put that back in. Spark on each one of these I could feel on each plug wire. Took this one out, it attempted to fire. Took that one out, it attempted to fire. So we left, we came back home, I took this first one out, and it attempted to fire. So I put the damn thing back in, and we tried starting it up again, and the damn thing started right up. So, without further ado, I'm going to do some driving here. I'm going to show you guys that it's operational, and the PTO also works. So, this should... Now, I turned it off. I turned it off as a test, waited a few seconds, turned it back on, pulled the power button, pressed the power button, and it came back on. This should operate again. Let's give it a shot. The gas is on. The only modifications I did to it was I took the spark plugs out and I rubbed them a little bit, rubbed the end of the spark plug. This first plug, which I think is number 1, that had the smell of gasoline on it. So let's see what happens here. Putting it in neutral. I think I need some wheel chocks. Things gonna go rolling. So let me back this up just a little bit more. Hold the power button. It's in neutral. under one of these tires. I just need something to kind of hold it in place. You can do this tire if you want. Well, okay, now I'm gonna take my foot off the brake. Okay. Okay, brake is on. Go ahead and push that up there again a bit.
Why?
I just need a wheel chock there for it, so it doesn't roll down and crush something. Okay, take this off.
Why? Was it doing it earlier?
Well, we ran over this so much now it's all flat.
Yeah, I called him up and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, what's going on with you? I'm like, all you have to do is tell me if you made a mistake. Oh. You got this videotaping?
Say hi, Laura.
Got to hear all of our
Look at that.
Why didn't you tell me that you had that going when I'm telling you personal business?
I don't know. Okay, so that's all I need.
Oh, we need to go to the store to do the, you know what I was talking about earlier? Don't say it out loud.
Oh, yeah, all the fluids. I need to get oil for this too.
Well, what I normally do before the month's up.
We'll go your period. We'll figure it out. I'll go with you here in a second. I just got to do some narration here. Okay, so here's the other things that was done. Now, what you're going to see here is a completely leaky. Let me turn my gas off. Turning it down, and now it's stuck. This thing is leaking gas like crazy. I took the carburetor apart the other night. It's now leaking gas from everywhere. I've got this washer. I don't know where that washer goes, but that was on one of the outside things. I think the washer might go there, or it might go there. I don't know. Anyway, it's leaking gas. This was easy to put back together. This is the throttle. It's leaking gas from everywhere because it's just a mess now, and I'm afraid to take it off because it's working now. So, well, we'll do that later. Okay. Here's the only change I made. After we came back and we took this first plug out and it attempted fire, I put the plug back in. I said, let's try it again. It started up. I did have it on the third notch here. Now it will start to die if it's around that notch somewhere. So I'm keeping it up there. And I might as well get some video of that so I know where everything is. And the power is off. Okay. So that's that. Laura said she saw the PTO working, which is good. I'm wondering if I should throw some carburetor cleaner on that because that cleaned the hell out of it. My amp thing doesn't work. I don't think my lights work. But this thing, boy, talk about kicking ass. I've got the 3-point hitch laying up in the front yard. I just don't know if I can put the 3-point hitch around this. I think I can because there's another spot here for it. So we'll have to see. But as you can see, it kicks ass again. It bites, it fires. Now that battery was also dead. Oh, also I had taken off the sediment bowl. The gasket that's on there is a suck-ass gasket. As you can see, it's leaking from all over the place. I might need to tighten that up a bit. It's leaking all over the frickin' place now. So let me see what else we got going on here. Here's the other problem I have. I took this oil filter off and the air filter. Let me put this on here. I want to show you here. Okay. I want to see what it looks like anyway. This had gunk up to here. The whole inside was completely gunked up. That may have been part of the problem as well. Basically, the guy that sold this to me, he slightly hornswoggled me. It is an operational tractor. I said operational. It's an operational tractor. You guys can see that. Okay? It runs really good. It's got a shitload of power to it. But the guy hornswoggled me because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. There has been no cleaning or upgrades to this thing other than they painted it. And I'm going to have to repaint over a lot of stuff here. It works. As you can see, there's fluid leaking from there, and that's what was happening last time it was drivable. So, with some minor ingenuity, I fixed things. This was doing research off the internet and just attempting to do things. I will also tell you another thing. These spark plugs were not in there at any special tightness. I started off using just this Harbor Freight thing here with a attached larger socket. I don't know what that is, half drive or something like that. And it just took the very lightest of turns. And then I was actually able to remove the rest of these pretty much by hand. I took a little tough turn on it, and then they came loose. So, kicks ass, man. I've got myself a frickin' tractor. The only other thing I need to get is a floppy cover up there. I need to put the hood back down on this. Can't take the hood off because it's bolted on here, and that is the alternator, as far as I can tell. Or it's bolted on here. Whatever. That was a real problem trying to deal with stuff there with the hood. Also, the other problem I had, once I took this off, the air hose, I couldn't get it back on up there. It was too wide up there, and I couldn't push it up there. I had to stick it on here and then jam it on up there. So, there's that. That's the one reason why I wanted this tractor, though. The engine is right here. It's easy to get to. Everything is easy to get to. I just tried it there in first gear, reverse, second gear, fifth gear, and third gear. I think. I don't know. I forget. But it seems to work in all gears. I'll do another video sometime here on where the gears are, how to start it and stop it, and how to drive it, because nobody on YouTube has a video on how to actually operate it. Like I said, I have to keep the throttle up now to make it run. Before, it would operate with the throttle down here on number 3. But now I have to have it up there, which is kind of annoying. So we'll see what happens. By the way, these little Harbor Freight lights, they stick, but during the daytime they're not that good. But believe me, they are helpful. Okay, well, that's it. Pock is out. I'm going to walk back out here and you can take a look at that. It's a 1948 Farmall H. And it runs. It works. It's really good. Look at that. I smashed down all the ground. God, I'm so happy. Freaking hell, my dick is so hard right now. Actually, it's not, but, you know. Okay, Pock is out. Bye-bye. So, it's 9:28?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, this is a little Harbor Freight magnetic cup. Works perfectly. Just not on brass. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the test off of this, the digital. Hold this, Laura, because you need to get this in sight here. So I'm going to turn it to this. I want to make sure I get the battery voltage on this. Come around this way so you can see it. Okay. I want to get the voltage that this is at now. This morning when I charged it, it was at like 12.6. So 12.4. Now, what I'm going to have you do, Laura, is I'm going to have you hold these two things while I start this.
Oh, am I going to get electrocuted?
Actually, let me see if I can just put them in there. And no. Okay. You can just stand there and watch that while I start this, okay?
Yes, master.
You can back off a little bit if you want.
I'm backing off.
I've got to remember how to do the gears and everything here so I don't run your ass over.
What's the purpose of doing this?
Okay, put the choke, put the thing in. Okay, pull the power, and let's see. That's first, that's reverse. Okay. What does it say now?
12, 19, 12, 20, 12, 20,
Camera a little bit more like that.
12, 21.
Okay. Just leave it on there for a second.
What's the purpose of doing this? Just wasting my fucking time?
I just wanted to get the battery voltage on it. What does it say now?
12:31.
I'm trying to help people out on the internet. Okay,
12:32.
so turn this off here, will you, Laura?
What?
Flip this all the way to off.
The way around this one.
Okay, now take those out.
This
Take
one.
that one out, and let's take it up front. That's that. Start it again. Oh, boy. So fucking hard. Now, look at that. Look at that. 2 kids.
You're not supposed to be saying that. What's wrong with you?
Okay, Pac is out. Bye-byes.